Hello folks, we're doing This Charming Man by the Smiths, Jolly Martastic. I was going to use my Jag, which I probably should have, but I needed to change the strings, I didn't have time. So I'm just going second position on my telly, on my Shoreline T I should say. Tone wise, I've gone for a little bit of grip from the Lightspeed Greer amps. And a little bit of reverb. Just a little plate reverb, courtesy of the GFI Skylar. So, let's crack on. I think the most difficult thing of this is that it starts on the one hand. This sounds like the one. But it's not. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then it starts, right? I still can't get that right, but you don't need to worry about it. Because once the drums come in, you can just pick it up from there. So, this part, and again, everything's relative to the capo, so this is 12-12, right? Even though, I'm on the 14th fret, but it's 12 frets from the capo, okay? So, we're going to do rest. So that's pretty straightforward, right? You're just doing, and I'm using second and third finger there, that's important too. Here I'm using second and third. Here you've got a cool slide where you only slide your second finger. You play the double stop, but you only slide, and then you hit the open E. You don't do that, you play, you just abandon it straight away. Then you change position. So, let's do the first position first, okay? Slowly. 3, 4, 1. Then we move. Now you could play the whole thing if you want. So your first finger would cover, it's the 9th fret, right? But as per tab, it's 7th. With your little finger there up on the 12th fret, okay? Or 10th. So we have, and then you move. And that little turnaround. And then you're into like the first part of the verse riff, right? So one more time. Now we go to this shape. Not moved anything, just 2 fingers stuck there, right? Here you've got a couple of options when you move, but first this. And again. Then we do the slide. So that's straightforward, right? So you're not really doing anything, it's more this hand here. Then we've got this. Again, I'm just, you're all in the same position, right? So again, it's, okay, that's the intro. That part only plays that in the intro, right? So that's the only real variance. And then we go into the verse part. But let me play that whole thing round for you, okay, slowly. 3, 4, 1. That's it. To speed, it would be more like this. 3, 4, 1. Okay, I think I fluffed that slide there, but never mind. You know, and then you'd start to get into it and be able to loosen up a bit. Eventually, anyway, I'm still learning it as well, really. But then we go to the verse part, which is this, okay? You already know half of this. Then we go... That's it. That's the whole verse. You're going to play this 5 times. So the first part you know... Here, though, you could change this. You could just take your fingers off and just do the open B. And then... That's just one position, right? So a little slide to the... Well, I'm saying 4th fret, but it's the 6th, right? You don't even need to do that. You could do open. But I think Johnny does do that. Again. Then you move up here with your 2 fingers, 7th fret. And that's just picking. With that open E again, right? So again. Missed the 7th fret there, but there we go. So to speed, 3, 4. And don't worry if you fluff some of it up, doesn't matter. And then after 5 of those you play another one of these. Then you go into this chorus part, which is... That's the first half. This bit here I wouldn't worry about. Whatever you play there, or ignore the E altogether. You know, play it whichever way you want, really, as long as you get in. They're just major 7 chords. That's a minor 7. Not sure what that one is, but you just take, you know, your 2 fingers off there. Lovely stuff though, isn't it? Now, these might be a little bit tricky, but it's just a bit of practice. Then down 1 fret. With a minor. Up here, 16th fret now, or 14th. That's quite handy, so you can play all fingers off there, I would suggest. That 9th chord, right? And you can make that chord, you know, with your first 3 fingers and then tag on your little finger if it's not immediately, you know, doable, all 4 together. Back to the first one, but this time... Put that on top. Or you could flatten your whole finger there. And then this. Again. And around. That's all the same, but then you're going to come out of it with this. It's another variation of how to play it, and then you end with... Again slowly. And Now, nothing different in the last verse, except it's kind of flipped around the order. So you start with... and then into... and back around, right? So it's just flipped around the first and the second part. So the second half of it is at the beginning, basically. But you already know that. Then we just got the chorus and outro again, which is the same stuff, you know, but it just plays 4 times round before it goes into that final for that final ending bit, right? So slowly. The last time would be like that, all right? If you're struggling with the chords, don't arpeggiate them, just play them. That, and then you can add in the arpeggiation once your muscle memory's there, right? Like that. Anyway, well worth a go. Don't be put off. I mean, if you were put off previously, but if not, then crack on and enjoy yourself. See you soon.